Alright, how's it going, everybody? We are reading ReZero Chapter 120, Elior Forest, Glaciated, Evermore, and I already know how long this chapter is. It's like 40 pages. So, this is probably going to be broken up. I'm probably going to be reading this all within the span of like 24 hours, but I probably will be breaking it up in between just because I don't know if I can sit down and read this straight for 40 pages, and I know I'm going to be interrupted at one point in this anyway, so just at the very least, yeah, this video is going to be broken up. I might change shirts and stuff, but I'll put this together all as one video. And this destruction, I can't, like, we know that the forest is glaciated over, but, like, can you imagine, like, just walking or, like, finding this place after this? Like, imagine everybody here has killed the bishop's leave or whatever, and then you're just a traveler and you come across this place, and it's like, God, what the fuck happened here? Really? So he, oh no, Cornelius. Remember, I thought they were, for a second, I thought they were talking about, Juice. Never mind. So, Regulus Cornelius is the strongest, in the greatest combat ability. Well, hold on, no. Actually, it's interesting, this wording. And that goes double when discussing the person who possesses the greatest ability for combat in the cult. Again, this translation is so fucking bad, I have no idea how to take this line. But, is that meaning that he has the greatest ineptitude for combat in the cult? Or is that saying that his authority, the not being touched or anything like that, is the greatest ability for combat? Because he doesn't have to worry about getting hurt at all. You know, it's depending on how you take that line. I mean, so what will be the way of eventually countering Regulus? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a strength thing. We need some other card to play. Something to hold him in place, tie him, seal him, something like that. I mean, he's also incredibly strong regardless. So it doesn't even matter if, like, you know, we can't kill him. He's still strong physically regardless of all that. So we have to worry about that too. And on top of not being able to touch him. And not even touch him. I'm not even talking about not even doing damage, but not even touch him. He has wives? I'm very surprised. I would have expected him to be, you know, have no one. I thought this was his whole thing. He wants greed, but he can have nobody. Okay, and he just cut his arms off, Juice's arms. Okay. But, well, I mean, this is his body that we know him in, right? I mean, I guess can you get the arm back? Can you? Because we know you can use healing magic, but I thought, like, if you lose a limb, that's too much. Oh, this is a good, you know, translation's bad, but this is a good scene, I guess. I guess it's hard to really mess up this scene, no matter how you do it. But, yeah, he is just breaking down. He has no arms. The feeling of being in pain and wanting to cry out, wanting to do something with your arms and not being able to, whether they're tied up or cut off, is even worse. Like, but that feeling of helplessness is awful. Yeah, I mean, like, this is not Regulus doing any, like, he is just speaking truly as he believes. This is his craziness. He just truly believes all this. There's no hostility. There's no any callousness to his words in any way. Damn, Pandora is actually a really interesting speech here she's giving. You know, talking about the people of the forest, you are, well, not talking about Regulus, but you are perfected and glorious, and the people of the forest, while they are imperfect and also glorious. Yeah, and yeah, he is not good with debates at all, I would imagine. And yeah, easily she could have done this on her own, of course. Like, no, duh. I mean, we don't know anything about her, but assumingly, she seemed like that kind of character. So, yeah. But she doesn't want to do it. Why? I didn't expect to get this, but are we going to find out why? Okay. I assuredly did not come here for the purpose of harming the inhabitants of the forest. She was not coming here to squash the rebellion, which is what all of this was, apparently. This is all a rebellion. Like, even all the people of the forest were a part of the rebellion. And Juice was too, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that would explain a hell of a lot. I guess he was the inside man, and everyone with him was also in on it. So, yeah, she says, you know, I did not come here with the purpose of harming the inhabitants of the forest, but then at the same time she's saying, you know, oh, well, when presuming noble goal, it's essentially that lives be sacrificed. Or that lives be given as sacrifice. Like, they have to be given. Not even that it's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, Regulus does make a good point here. He's generally crazy, but he does make a good point. You're just going very round about it. Just say, I like killing people. I mean, I guess it's just strange that Juice and Betelgeuse share a similar... Well, I mean, he is Betelgeuse, right? Betelgeuse is just the general thing. But, like, is this body named Juice, or is there a different body? Like, you know, Juice is the nickname for Betelgeuse, but is that also just this man's name? This body. But yeah, I guess they both also have green hair, and they both look so similar. Okay, so, fucking, oh, shit, what's her name? Fortuna is making a giant-ass ice ball. I mean, it's not going to do anything at all. But, like, why are we doing this in a meta sense? Like, why are we delaying, I'm not sure what to call him at this point, Juice's, you know, death? Yeah, so it was just a finger who lended it to him. Yeah, so, I mean, like, I don't know if... Do they have... Well, yeah, because the kid who was possessed after Betelgeuse died in Arc 3 did say, like, oh, my name is whatever, but he didn't say Betelgeuse, right? I don't know. Okay, 79th wife. Jesus. Regulus, how was... What? So, okay, and I wasn't even sure what the hell was happening back here. He's, like, just throwing the dirt, and he's throwing it horizontally at them, and they can defend that and dodge it fine. But then it also goes vertically and comes back down like bullets or something? I don't really know. Huh, okay. So, I mean, he was just about to kill Juice, and she was fine with it. But now that he's about to do it, she doesn't want him to do it. I don't... Pandora... What? Okay, and now he's throwing the dirt at Pandora... I mean, obviously it's not going to do anything, but... Okay, it hits her. Her body exploding into a splatter of blood and gore. Okay. I mean, is that just part of her thing? Whatever. I don't know. We don't know what she's capable of at all in any way. Honestly, yeah, Fortuna, I thought you were going to do something else, but I don't know why you're back here. You ran away and you're right back here again. Like, you knew nothing. You've already seen it. You already know nothing is going to happen. You, more than anybody, know that there's literally, you can't even touch him. You parted with Emilia to come back just to fight. Yeah, stupid. Stupid. Should have left with Emilia. Because then you could protect her if something happened. Bad mom in the end. You know what? You're a bad mom in the end. And of course, then, yeah, Pandora here saying, what I told you was to wait, Regulus. Okay, so whatever Pandora says just happens. Cardinal Regulus could not possibly be here. He is in his mansion, spending time with his wives. And then just, pop, he's gone. I mean, yeah, I don't think we're going to get any explanations to how our power works here. I'm not surprised that this is very, very vague. I don't have any guesses. And this translation is so bad that I'm not going to try. Okay, and Juice's arms are back to normal. Okay. And since Cardinal Regulus is not here, the consequences of his actions have disappeared. It is all very simple. Although the mending of Cardinal Betelgeuse's... And she's calling him Cardinal Betelgeuse. His arms are a result of my beneficent... I'm not going to try and pronounce that. So, yeah, he still has ingested the witch factor. But any actions that he has done after that are fixed. That is some fucking, like, JoJo-esque stand ability power. Like, it's so specific. I mean, it's very greed, or not greed, gluttony, actually. Gluttony is also a power that is so very wonky with how it works. But I like the wonky powers. Yeah, and they still think they're gonna. I mean, like, to be fair, I don't know why the fuck they thought they could. I mean, they knew they couldn't do anything about Regulus. They were just doing it. They were just attacking Regulus because they were fucking morons. But yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be a badass moment, but I don't care. It was fucking stupid. She has a daughter to worry about. But yeah, now they don't really know her opponent. Although they should be able to see that she can just bend reality however the fuck she wants. So they're basically going up against a god. But yeah, don't worry about that, I guess. Okay, so now, right, as the, narrator's like, and now Emilia's not watching this, but let's go see this fight. Now that's over. Back to Emilia. I assumed this was, no, I guess this, which Emilia is this? Young Emilia or now Emilia? Yeah, so it would be young Emilia. Why did she lose consciousness? Great. And so these little, stupid, tiny little spirits are leading Emilia towards the seal. I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing this, because do they not understand that's a bad thing? It seems to be, I don't know why they're doing this. This seems to be a really bad thing. Man, I feel so bad. I feel like I'm definitely stuff is gonna hit me way harder in the anime, because I have not felt emotionally about a chapter since moving over to this new translation. It's very hard to read. I'm not. It sucks because this chapter, I mean, this whole bit here is very emotionally. Yeah, I don't know how I'm trying to say this. It's very emotionally focused, but I wouldn't say it's very emotionally poignant. Just because I don't know. I just even knowing Emilia and knowing the context and all that, it's still like I don't know. The words just aren't really stirring me. And okay, the platinum hair is Pandora, right? So, okay, like why? She knew she would come here. The battle's already over. We didn't have to see it. She just came right here. Could not locate the essential key. I mean, is she just lying to her here, saying that they're not dead? Pandora doesn't seem like the kind of girl to lie. And yeah, Emilia has no idea about any sort of key. We have no idea what this key is. But I mean, like, is she the key herself? And then Emilia's like, oh no, don't worry, I will open it. I will open it. But she doesn't know how. How are you going to do it? Cannot deny that you are the witch child, so I mean, Pandora's just like stating it outright. Please consider thinking I am a key. Okay. And if she just thinks I am a key, it will open up. Apparently. And then okay, now she's grasping a key. Okay. So, if you see the key, then you are the key. But if you do not see the key, then you are not the key. But yeah, she has a key, but no, no keyhole. Okay. So if she just presses the key to the door, then it'll open. But she stops. She hears the words from her mother's goodbye. Emilia, promise. So she's like, okay, I promise not to, mess with this place, and I'm keeping that promise. So, and we know what promises mean in this universe. It's way more than just a normal promise in our universe. So, yeah. She is not going to open that seal. Yeah, and so she's like talking to me like, you have these two choices: the hope of not opening the seal, hoping that you can overcome all this and it'll all be over, or the hope that you can break your promise and that she'll open the seal, take the seal, leave, and everything will be fine. you know. But either one is hope. Which hope do you want to try and do right now? Because it's going to be a big decision. Okay, so Emilia picked to promise not to open the seal. So that's the choice you're making. How is this going to happen? How is Pandora going to open that seal then? Like, if she just, you know, assuming I murders everybody here. Like, what was her plan before? Because she needs someone to open it for her. There's only 2 people can. So what is her plan? It's not like something else will open it. Okay, so fucking Fortuna's just coming in here. Again, they didn't kill her, so. But she was drowning in injuries. Jesus Christ, dude. And Pandora's just body impaled with icicles and her decapitated head now slumping, bleeding over young little baby Emilia. Jesus. No wonder she repressed all this. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so, like, Fortuna goes to punch Pandora, and she does punch her. It strikes Pandora in the face, as if drawn straight to it, but then she punches Emilia instead somehow. And Jesus, I mean, again, what a fucking thing to have to happen to you as a kid. Okay, so that was just an illusion that Pandora did somehow, okay? And Pandora is saying this to Fortuna, if you just let me open the seal, I'll do whatever she's going to do with the seal, and then leave. Nobody else gets hurt. I mean, this... Fortuna knows at this point there's nothing she can do. Whatever she chooses at this point, if it is not open that seal, go ahead, then I don't know if I can forgive her. And I mean, yeah, to be fair, everything she's done is awful. I get what Fortuna's coming from, but what I'm saying is, at this point, you have no choice. This is not a good option. This is not like a, you know, oh, I'm being beneficial to you. This is, you know, her saying, I won't kill all of you, or I will kill all of you. Pick one. And Fortuna's going to pick the kill all of us option. God, Pandora, what is up with her? Who is she? What is she? Like, the way she speaks is so like a god who is experiencing human nature for the first time. Okay, and now Juice is showing up too again. This fight is going on so much longer than I thought it was. I really expected it. When we first had the confrontation between the 3 of them, Juice, Regulus, I guess 4, Juice, Regulus, Fortuna, and Pandora, I thought it would last a page. I thought it would be over like that. I mean, I guess the big thing is that it would be if the villains were fighting back in any way. This has only been Fortuna and Juice fighting them and them doing really nothing. Regulus just started to attack there at the end and she sent him back and she teleported him away. Because if she didn't, he would have killed everybody here. Both of them, if they really tried to attack, this would be over in a second. But that's this whole fight is just them struggling and 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 struggling. Okay, so Unseen Hand just fucking burst through Fortuna. Alright, and the blood's raining on Emilia. Okay. What? After he just killed her, and now he's like, oh, Fortuna-sama, do not loosen your guard. I asked you to remain vigilant. Alright, so it was again another one of those illusions and everything. Yep, your eyes have merely deceived you. So it is, okay, so that is a thing that has to do with her ability. Okay. Your eyes have merely deceived you. Like, it is all illusion based. Same with the dying. It's just an illusion of dying. And so this is when he snaps. This is when the witch factor takes over. You know, he fucking killed Fortuna himself. That's gonna drive him way over the edge. And yeah, everything for love. And that's where it all starts. Okay, and her mother is still alive somehow, even with the huge Kakuin hole for her. I guess it happens in every anime. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so wow. So the last thing she said before she died was that, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, sister. She didn't even say anything to Emilia before she died. God damn, Fortuna. Bad mom. Bad mom. And okay, no, she wasn't dead. How many times were we going to say, and then she was dead, but then she wasn't dead, but then she was dead, but then she wasn't dead? Yeah, and yeah, Pandora did all of this just so that way she could have this insane logic of, now mother dead, promises mother, no exist, no problem. And she doesn't even think there's anything weird about that. She's like, duh, makes sense. So that's why the spirits brought her here. Of course. This whole time. Well, I mean, maybe not this whole time, but while she was here at least. But I knew something was up with that. It felt so weird. Okay, Emilia, even as a kid, is just saying, nope, fuck it, just die. Just trying to kill her. I mean, with whatever little power she has. And yeah, Emilia's not having it. Just die. Just die. Just die. Just die. Anything you want to say? Just die. Okay, so she's just leaving then? She's like, well, if I can't get you to open the door, then I'm just gonna fucking leave. Okay, so she's just like, well, fuck it, I guess I'm out of here then. If I can't do it, then we got a new Cardinal of Sin, which I guess that means Betelgeuse wasn't a Cardinal of Sin until now. I don't know how the fuck that works, dude. And, you know, just knowing that Emilia is here, I guess she's like, that's good enough for me. I'll fucking leave and open the door another time when you're willing to. And so this is when Emilia starts glaciating the entire forest. Okay, well that just straight up even more, you know, oh, my memories have been repressed this whole time. Nope, not at all. It's not repressing. It's just Pandora saying all of your memories leading to this day are consummated without my presence in them. Wow. Wow. And so that explains why Emilia, you know, has no memory of her at all. Like, I've never even heard that name before. And yeah, she did keep her promise. She never opened the seal. All this time thinking that she opened the seal. And nope, she never did open the seal. It was just her. And so yeah, a spirit given life in this world entirely for the sake of her. And it was what Pandora was saying too. I have no idea what that means. I mean, I know it's Puck, but I don't know what the fuck that means, the wording of it. I don't know how that works at all. Yeah, I can't believe that Emilia just saw all of that, and then she was like, oh, I guess I just forgot all that. It was my own weakness. Emilia, are you really that stupid? Come on, girl, I thought you were smarter than that. Okay, so that's the Witch of Vainglory. Okay, so she's also a cardinal. Okay. Well, I mean, actually, no, she's the witch, rather. Not the cardinal. And we have, Hector of Melancholy, but we don't know who the Cardinal of Vainglory is. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So she is the Witch of Vainglory, and so there should be also the Witch of Melancholy, which we have not seen. Okay, so we got one more which we've never seen. And it's interesting that, yeah, Pandora seems to be still alive. All the witches are supposed to be dead, but maybe these two witches are actually still alive, especially Pandora, because she's been erasing her existence, seemingly, from everybody's minds. I mean, yeah, who the hell... I mean, Arch is definitely dead, for sure. Fortuna is definitely dead, but maybe everybody else is still alive in the forest. But it's... I mean, it's not... I don't know. I guess Fortuna didn't kill everybody, you know? Before now, we just thought Emilia did it, but now that we know the battle happened... But it's not like any of them were involved in the battle, but then where the fuck were they? True, and the Black Snake might be still frozen there. Yeah, now Emilia finally stands at the starting point with the trial. Now, after this, after a 40-page chapter, Emilia's at the starting point of the trial. Yeah, I mean, and it is good that she is coming to this conclusion of, like, you know, I did all this, set out to save everyone in the forest, but now everyone in the forest is probably dead. So, you know, what reason does she still have? It's already been taught to me. What is this reason, Emilia? What is the reason that you're going to say? And okay, yeah, because with Subaru's strength behind her now, she's able to say, I don't regret anything. My choice I made She doesn't regret it. Yeah, and so Emilia's like, even with this shitty situation, doesn't matter. I know how Subaru would feel about the situation. It doesn't matter. As ridiculous as it would be, as impossible as the situation would be, we're still going to try for it. Try for the optimal solution. So, forecast for a happy future. Damn, I'm so happy with the speech Emilia's given, though. Yeah, this is nice. I am happy in the world that my mother loved. The world fractures. Seeing the fissures run through the white space, Emilia finally notices the change in her setting. But okay. So, I mean, I don't think that counts as completely finishing the trial, but is that what's happening here? And yeah, so Ekidon is like, oh yeah, of course I know your mother. Assumingly just being Satella. And then maybe it's Satella and I don't know who would be the man in that relationship. I immediately want to think Flugel, but then that says some weird things about the relationship between Emilia and Subaru. So yeah, that was just she did pass the trial though. We said that was the starting line, but then from the starting line to here, we had 40 pages of getting to the starting line, and then like 1 page of the starting line, and then just beat it. Okay, and she's back in the world of the living, and I guess we're gonna go talk with everybody again, come back and do the next trial. I assume, as we always have done. And yay, she runs straight into an I love you and winds up smiling at the perfect timing. One of his words when anyone else is the ones validating her. Oh, even more than her mother or anything. Like after that whole flashback, she wanted Subaru's words to be validating her more than anyone, even her own mother. Oh man, and she remains exactly like this, proceeding to cry with her face pressed to love. Oh, what is next chapter? Help him. Okay, and man, I said it was going to take me a long time to get this chapter, but I actually really enjoyed it. Oh, like, it was actually a pretty quick, it wasn't a quick read at all. It took a long, long time, because I'm a very, 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 very slow reader. But yeah, it was, not as much of a drag as I thought it was going to be with this translation, especially towards the end there. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like the whole fight was on such an epic scale, but at the same time, it was hard to get into the fight. Like I liked the descriptions of stuff, but it was hard to be emotionally invested in the fight in any way at all, because it was just them struggling and knowing that the only reason they're still alive is just because they're not attacking. And it was just Fortuna making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. I know people are probably going to hate me for not liking her, but I don't really like her. I guess we're going to do the, like, again, we're going to be talking to people, then we're going to go do the present trial, which I don't know what that will be for Emilia. I guess it will be a what if she picked the other option. What if her mother was still alive? So I'll see you for that. Till then, get the fuck out of here.